Hello everyone. Digital business transformation requires that applications and systems are accessible anywhere, anytime, from any device over the internet. Fortinet's Zero Trust architecture can provide secure remote access to your protected applications irrespective of where they're located. The expanded remote workforce in the COVID era means that traditional perimeter security is no longer enough, where most users are outside the trusted corporate network and need to securely access corporate applications that may be hosted in data center or in the cloud. We can no longer grant location-based trusted access, where if you're inside the protected corporate network, then you are considered trusted and can access all resources, whereas anybody connecting from outside is seen as high risk and requires stringent controls. With Fortinet's Zero Trust solution, we can provide secure, identity, and context-based precision application access for all users, irrespective of their location, and without the use of VPNs. The key to providing secure access is to have visibility and control into who is connecting, using what device, and trying to access which applications. Based on this information, we can make continuous trust assessment where we first verify, then grant access to protected applications. There are a few different security fabric components that are part of our Zero Trust solution. First is the FortiClient ZTN Agent that helps with onboarding corporate devices, which includes provisioning endpoints with ZTNA certificate used for device identification and capturing endpoint security posture information based on ZTNA rules. The ZTNA agent is also responsible for encrypting and forwarding traffic over lightweight TLS tunnels to ZTNA gateway, which then does device, user, and security posture assessment before granting segmented application-specific access. Security policy compliance, device ownership check, endpoint vulnerability status, OS information, and many more rules can be configured for continuous posture check for trust-based access. The protected application behind the ZTNA gateway is invisible to the internet, and access is granted on a per-session basis only for the requested application, reducing the attack surface for exploitation. The ZTNA agent simplifies the user experience as remote employees access applications same way they would when they're in office. There is no need for remote users to know which applications are located where and when to connect VPN for access. Next is user identity. User identity is the key part of Zero Trust solution and helps us ensure that only allowed users are granted access to protected applications. Fortinet's identity management solution helps us verify users accessing resources are who they say they are while providing them seamless access to authorized resources. With FortiToken and FortiAuthenticator products, we can provide strong multi-factor authentication options like certificate and one-time token-based authentication, along with regular credentials, to make sure we accurately identify the users while protecting against stolen credentials-based hacking attempts. Single sign-on support helps further simplify user experience, where users can log into their identity provider and get seamless access to any application within the scope of that identity provider. So with this, the users would only need to authenticate once and get access to other applications without having to re-authenticate again and again. Introduction of adaptive authentication will further enhance the user experience, where authenticating users can be granted access based on predefined criteria, like if they're connecting from a trusted network or maybe a trusted location, if they're connecting from a trusted public IP address, verifying their device trust status, plus checking the time and day of the week they're connecting. The authenticating users can be dynamically allowed or denied access based on these criteria. With cloud management and user-friendly mobile app, FortiToken Cloud gives you everything needed to quickly implement strong multi-factor authentication in your environment. FortiToken Cloud is a scalable solution which can support small businesses to enterprises or even MSSP deployments where they can allocate resources to different clients while maintaining total separation. FortiAuthenticator and FortiToken are key pieces of Fortinet's ZTNA solution, which can help accurately identify user identity before application-specific access is granted. Lastly, fabric devices like FortiSwitch, FortiAP, and FortiNAC can help with automatically detecting unmanaged BYOD and IoT devices or other headless devices connected to your corporate network. Once detected, these devices are classified and automatically segmented to have specific access. FortiSwitch and FortiAP can detect connected endpoints and based on segmentation rules can place them on a specific VLAN for full or restricted access. For managed endpoints, FortiSwitch can leverage posture rules configured on EMS to provide automated context-based VLAN assignment, where a vulnerable endpoint is automatically placed on restricted VLAN until it meets corporate security policies. For most administrators, it is a challenging task to have visibility and control over which devices are connected to your network. FortiNAC helps with identifying and onboarding connected devices by integrating with hundreds of third-party vendors. Once a device is identified, it can classify the device based on network traffic and automatically provision access based on predefined rules. For example, if a camera is connected to your corporate network, then FortiNAC can automatically detect and classify the device as a camera. Then FortiNAC can microsegment access to this device, so this device can only communicate within specific resources. So in the event of a breach, the surface area for attack is greatly reduced. To summarize, Fortinet's Zero Trust journey includes leveraging existing components like FortiGate, FortiClient, FortiToken, FortiNAC, and FortiSwitch to provide secure access to protected applications by first verifying device, user, and application identity, then trusting with per application access irrespective of the location. No VPNs required. Thank you.